Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Tech Store Simulator. This is a game that you can find on Steam's early access program for about $10 or so, and I stress early access. That means everything that you're about to see is subject to change. So this is a very janky simulator. It's very copy and paste in the sense that, well, you've got the same stock model that you've seen 1,000 times come into the store and buy something, head to the register, and you check them out. Luckily, there's no typing in actual numbers. You don't have to hit things on a keypad. You just click on the product and then you hit space to check out. You will be able to hire employees in the future. There's cashiers and storage people, I guess. And the only reason I didn't hire any of them is because they're too darn expensive. In the very beginning of the game, I'm finding that I'm leveling up so quick. I've got the ability to unlock all these different suppliers, which allows me to buy all sorts of different products. That being said, I feel like I'm not earning enough money to actually pay for the employees that I'm unlocking at level, say, 5 or 6 or whatever it is. I just either I'm leveling up too quickly, or the employee costs are way too expensive. And I just feel like I'm not going to make enough money. Like, I did the math mentally, and I'm like, it's just not worth it to get a cashier, paying them $150 a day, or whatever it is, when I'm barely making ends meet running the register myself. So there's definitely a balance issue there. And as is typical with a simulator game like this, you've got a computer, and you can mess around with it. There's various, like I said, suppliers. You'll be able to spend money to unlock new products. There, you can set the product price from there. You can't do it on the shelf. There's a review section, which, by the way, extremely crude. It's like the developer is like 6 years old and thinks these things are funny. I mean, granted, I can be a bit of a, I guess, I wouldn't call myself an elitist, but I'm 40, I'm in my 40s, and I don't find childish language all that funny anymore. I'm sorry, but like, I feel like the developers just, maybe I'm just too old. Maybe I'm just too old. Maybe that's it. But I don't find the review section text humorous at all. It's crude. There's some crude things in there that are not appropriate for younger kids. Anyway, you can rename your store, but you have to spend $200 for some reason to change the text. Just to change the text for the name of your store, it's $200 to do that. Why? I don't understand that. So when you buy things from the computer, as in other, simulator games, the boxes appear in the street for some reason. You bring the boxes inside, you stock up the shelves, and that's the game. There's a drunk guy that wanders around, and there's a competitor store that opens up across the street, and you can pay him $50 or something to mess with the competitor store. But that's it. If you walk around the neighborhood, it's all closed off. You can't go in anywhere. And the variation in the models, I mean, I don't know. I play these games, and I'm like, this is the one. This simulator is gonna be different. This simulator is it's gonna be like Gas Station Simulator. It's actually gonna be good. Oh boy. So yeah, I'm sorry, but between the balance issues with I'm not making the money to afford employees. It's not worth it. And the lack of variety in the stock models that I'm seeing, just the overall, it didn't appeal to me. After half an hour, I feel like I've had enough, and I have no interest in coming back, especially, at least until this game is developed more. Like I said, this is early access, so, as of right now, I don't think it's worth $10. There are so many other simulators out there. There's retail simulators out the wazoo out there on Steam that do a better job than this game does. And like I said, I'm not earning enough money to automate anything. So it's just annoying. I'm not having a good time. So I'll come back to this later when the game has actually been released, and I think the developer needs to reconsider some of the text used in the review section. It's just stupid. I'm in my 40s. I'm not 5 years old. I don't find this funny. let's be a bit more mature about this. Maybe I just need to retire. This is Vince. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all next time. Take care.